nearly in paradise. We're in the hometown in Greece of my late father-in-law. Okay, here's his picture on his passport. Okay, so we're here. I'm trying to imagine what his life would have been like. Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Sujatha.
We knew you as willing to travel.
I was traveling all over the world, but then came the pandemic.
I was traveling too, but I had a stroke in 2016. And now together we're going to travel the world, rediscovering romance and adventure. As I was a child, I was very close to my grandfather. My grandfather was in a situation where he worked in a hotel, and some of his younger colleagues were Greek, so I developed an affinity for Greek people and the Greek language when I was young.
Αδελφοί.
My late wife of blessed memory, Irene, or Nitsa, is of Greek background. Nitsa and I were together for 34 years, if you could imagine that. She was likely one of the kindest people I'll ever know in my life. She became very sick, unfortunately passed away from a fatal disease, cancer, about 3.5 years ago. For me, it would be really special to be able to visit the place where both of her parents come from. We're going initially to Athens. Our port of entry will be Athens. Then we're going to take a rental car all the way down to the south coast of Greece, in what's called the Peloponnesus or Peloponnese, in the town of Kalamata, a very agricultural heart of southern Greece. If you take a look at the sea here, or the big boat out there, maybe the spit over there. I'm with a woman who I'm incredibly in love with. And I'm also in a place where I have, although not a direct physical affinity, an historic one. Because the way I romanticize Greece, going back to the times of my grandfather, and also because of my past with my former wife, whose family came from this place.
Ένα ποτήρι?
No, just a
glass?
Glass, a potiri, yes. Well, I actually walked from the hotel, and I enjoyed the walk. Weather like this, it's a bit humid today, but you can't have everything. But the idea of me walking, like limited distances, but with a little bit of challenge, I want to actually push myself a bit. I want to like bust the guts, sorry to use the expression, but I want to move every day. En route to Foinikounta, we leave the main highway and we go on what are called the donkey paths, called such because it was the main mode of transport up until about the 1950s in Greece. Up to 1 million donkeys were used to transport people and goods throughout the countryside. The problem is, when you're on a donkey path, your GPS doesn't normally work that well, and you can end up in a goat pasture, sometimes running into branches from trees, olive trees, but we're en route to find the home village on the sea, my late father-in-law, Costa. We're in the hometown in Greece of my late father-in-law. It's a fishing town. In his later years, he did drawings and paintings, where repeatedly he did sea scenes that are pretty much reminiscent of what I'm looking at here, just across the bay, with boats, larger ships. A little bit further afield we have olives, actually a lot of olives, more than I've ever seen in my life or I will ever see, and figs. This is really the heart of olive and fishing territory of Greece. To be truthful, I feel very moved right now.
Come travel with us. Please subscribe to our channel, Here's Travel.
So do it.